Welcome to Speed Vegas and welcome back to the road. We have Fast Eddy here today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of fast, but hopefully you don't make me feel slow. So,
You ready to live up to your name?
I'm ready to give it a shot.
Let's go check it out. So we have Ferrari 488 GTB, Lamborghini Hurricane, Porsche 911 GT3 RS,
I like that.
991, McLaren 570 GT4,
Wow.
Porsche 911 GT3 992. For me, I would be between the Ferrari 488, the Porsche 911.
So for me, it's between the
McLaren.
Porsche and the McLaren.
I'm probably still going to go with the Ferrari 488 then.
Okay, and then I'll take the McLaren.
McLaren, so Ferrari versus McLaren.
Okay.
So welcome.
Thank you.
In Vegas.
Thank you.
One of the best experience here in Vegas. Your briefing gonna start at 2:15.
Okay.
And it's gonna be down the hallway in the briefing room. And then they're gonna take you on a two laps of discovery lap as a passenger in a Porsche Cayenne. And then you're gonna hit to the pit lane. You will get your helmets, your instructor, and you're gonna drive your cars.
Okay.
All right?
Oh wow, look at this track.
Look at this
This is the go-kart track, and this is the supercar track. So it's a 1.3 miles with a 2,000 feet straight line.
Cool.
All right.
Wow.
So, and depending how you negotiate this last turn, if you're very good, you can be at 130. If you hit 130 at the end,
But you could, but it's possible to get faster? Or 130 is about the fastest you can get before that?
I think 130 would be the fastest.
Oh, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast Eddy.
Depending how you actually.
I was like, I want to do 140.
No,
No.
exactly. This is how. Our Disney car.
Okay.
So the Disneyland for the adults, basically, man
looks
cave.
great.
And all doors are unlocked. You can open any car, sit in any car, take photos, videos.
I'm David. Nice to meet you. This is IFBB
Hi.
Pro Fast Eddy in
Nice to
town.
meet you.
His wife
My girlfriend,
Amy.
yep.
With the McLaren, they're bucket seats. And there's a full roll cage in the inside.
Okay. I'm
then-
down.
Eddy chose a McLaren race car, a non-street legal car. Sounds fast and awesome. Eddy might not fit in a McLaren race car. So we're gonna find out if this muscular hunk of a man, get small Eddy, with the helmet, with the brace, will he fit in this race car? This is the Ferrari race car, which I was told is out of the question for me. Let's see.
Only because he's too big.
But I would have to also have the helmet on and stuff. Oh my God. I'm already claustrophobic. I don't know if I can get in. I mean, I can get in. I can get in. Dude, my legs are so close together and like stuck together. I think I could control it though.
Look at that wheel, though.
Hey. Thank you. 1.3 mile road course, 10 turns, 2,000 feet straightaway, Formula One safety barriers, which I don't know what that means, but I'm glad we have it.
First time with us? My name is George. I'm one of the instructors here. I need to talk to you before you go drive. Obvious reasons. You guys are going to drive on track you have not seen before. You're going to do it in a car you have not driven before, and you do it assisted. Imagine how we feel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I want to explain how we use the car, the track, and we'll also talk about a couple of safety track rules you have to follow because you already noticed outside. When you're going to go drive, you are going to share the track. And I'm sure you're not going to drive at the same speed the whole time, so passing will be a factor. Check this out. This is straight. This will be your max left, straight wheel, max right. So really you have No need to reposition your hands over the wheel, in the wheel, outside, shuffle things.
Alright, so I'll be getting you guys out there in groups of 3, but make sure this next like 5 to 10 minutes you guys don't go anywhere and stay seated here for me. Just so I can get you guys sorted into groups and get you guys out there with me, George, Ziegler, M, and Eddie, Kane.
Yeah, we're in the.
You guys are in lava.
Oh!
Ocean. Now you're in the forest by campfire. There's a dinosaur on.
So everyone, as you drive to the entrance, I'm going to recommend you give your brake a few tries, give your wheel a few turns, and plan on doing that for every car you drive today.
We are at Speed Vegas, and this is our sight laps. We're going to do 2 of these, and our instructor right here, he's going to give us an idea on when we're going to brake, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to look like, just give us a whole rundown so we can be safe and make sure, you know, we know what we're getting into when we finally do get out there.
Now, in case Mr. George didn't tell you in that classroom, you can get up to speeds of 120 to 160 on this street.
Oh wow!
Now, at this company, you're allowed to use a flat paint. We just can't jump the curves because jumping the curves breaks our wheels, all that good stuff. Right? Turn 3 up ahead can be reached at 90 unless it's what we call a hairpin, which is like making a big U-turn.
Yep.
So if you get here at 90, hit the brake hard. And being like a big U-turn, you're going to want to switch your eyes out the left window for this one. This will help you out immensely with this. Now for turn number 4 and turn number 5, don't touch your brake at all. Just ease off that throttle slightly. When we make this left, you'll hear the supercharger coming before you rise. How close of a shave you guys want to give him?
As close, you be comfortable.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
You're comfortable with. We don't even know who he is.
Keep in mind you're getting well over 100 miles per hour before this last turn here, so right, oh my god!
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's keep you hummed up, man.
Okay.
How's your day going?
Oh, very well.
Good, good. Get this fashionably nice head sock on. Ready? I'm heading upstairs. Head up for me.
I'm getting fitted so I can be safe.
There you go.
Be a safe monster.
All right, brother, let's get going.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been thinking to myself, I've been thinking that I've done this for 25 years, right? Drive a car. So, should be good. Are you ready for me already?
I'm ready, yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay. This is the Ferrari 488 GTB.
Yeah.
I would like to have this in my garage. It looks very similar to the Lego set I have displayed under my TV. Okay.
Watch your head. Sweet. Put this back here at the netting.
Okay.
You want to do paddles or automatics today, David?
We can do the paddles. That's fine. I have a stick in my car.
All right, left is down, right is up. I'm gonna call every shift one at a time. This way you don't even have to look down. There's just no clutch to press. That's really the difference.
Am I making it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a small.
I got it.
I ride bullet bikes, so I'm a small usually.
Try this. Any chance it's too tight, I can bump it up. I'm
Okay.
guessing you're gonna be a medium, but go ahead and pull
Okay.
down. Feels
Small.
good?
Yeah.
Super.
It's even a little loose, but it's good enough.
Since you opted for a race car, we're gonna get you in a Hans device. So this is gonna rest on your shoulders.
I'm so excited. This is like epic. This is like kind of like a dream, man. Like who gets to go drive a supercar, right? Like on a track. That's the thing. No speed limits? Thank you.
What set your eyes on the McLarens?
Oh, it's just sexy. Let's get fast, baby.
Let's go.
hard, good, 2 down. Smooth drop, gas a little, tighter on the second green.
Try to brake a little softer for me. Okay. Closer, more speed. Back to the right. Give me all that power, dude.
Getting out of it's the hardest part. That was so fun.
I feel a little woozy, a little bit. I don't know if it's like adrenaline. Yeah,
I feel a little humbled, you know what I mean? Like,
Humbled? How
those cars
so?
are so powerful, like...
I see why people get into it so much. It's a really cool experience. And it's not like being out there on the street because you don't have to worry about anything. Like, there's no one gonna come this way. You have the whole road. There's a lot more skill involved. The guy in there, I know like that's for us.
Yeah.
That's really helpful. With him telling me like, accelerate, don't
Yeah.
you worry, just go, just
hit it.
go.
Yep.
It's like, okay.
That's what he's like, full throttle, full throttle.
I'm like, if he wasn't in the car, I would have been a lot more timid. I would have hit the brakes a lot sooner. Yeah, he was cool. So cool. Yeah, that was
so
fantastic.
cool. Loved it. Thank you.
That was an experience I've never experienced before. That's perfect. This is going to be the drift car. We saw it earlier on our site lap. We saw it earlier while we were in. Oh, look, there's my name, Dave Z. I had a 102. Well, you beat me by 3/10 of a second? Here's me. There's Eddie.
We see that Eddie is still fast.
Eddie is fast. Eddie is 200ths and some change faster. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's fun.
That's pretty cool.
so
We did
cool.
good.
Yeah, we did.
But anyway, this is the drift car from the perspective of inside. There is 3 open seats. We're gonna rock and roll. I'm a little nervous on my tummy, but I'm excited.
Ready for this, Eddie?
Still ready. Now I'm ready, Eddie, right?
Yep.
Hello. How are you?
How old are you, the driver?
42.
42? Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Let's have some fun, okay?
Sick. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so fun. It didn't make you like nauseous or anything because it's so smooth. It's pretty cool how he can hit the brake way back here and come and slide around that hairpin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm slow when I hit it. Oh, my tummy. It feels like a roller coaster, but a smoother one.
Like you weren't even really tipping because he was just drifting it.
It was so smooth. Now I might be able to throw up.
Yeah?
If I was, persuaded enough.
Well, we could go do legs. Just kidding.
It was intense. Yeah, a lot of G-force for sure. A little bit of nausea, but not too bad.
How did he live up to the Fast Eddy name?
Well, he beat David.
Barely.
So,
They gave me 8 seconds grace. I still didn't hit the 3.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? Thank you.
I just came over here to ask if you guys were coming. We
Yeah,
are
we took a
coming.
sandwich
Are you
protein shake
interested?
break. You got some big forearms. You look like a weightlifter guy.
What's
Yeah,
this
you
thing
should
you call a
compete.
gym? I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Lady hairnet. Let me know what you're cooking up, and I'm hungry. Next step, our lockers are free to use. Go ahead and store all your valuables. If anyone has glasses you want to wear, you can. Just take them off as your pumping goes first.
See, everybody thinks I have a big head, but I just have a large. It's like 59 centimeters. It's not that big. It's like normal.
That'll work.
Now we're gonna race go-karts. Eddie was about 240ths of a second faster than me, so technically he won.
Barely.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or
I did
a
have
mile.
a race car.
We're evenly matched here, I think, with weights.
Yep.
Because we both weigh about the same, give or take, and then we're gonna have the same horsepower and everything this time.
Yep.
So this will be more evenly matched.
This will be more evenly matched.
So this is round 2. Eddie's in the lead right now.
Are you gonna win? You're the
I might.
the underdog.
You are. If you win this one, I feel like you get double points. This is the go-kart track, and I was just told they can go up to 55 miles an hour. No electric motors here. This is all gasoline. I see what you're doing. I think that I'm probably gonna lap Eddie. I think Amy, though, she's got Lady Luck on her side. She is in the birthday car.
I'm just gonna keep the lead and make sure that he can't pass me. I'm just gonna block him the whole time and then pass people and let them do the work for me. There's only one goal, bro, to go fast.
That was terribly exciting. I feel like my car was a little slow, but it might have just been my muscle holding it back.
Throw your hairnets in the trash. Thank you. Have a great day.
He's behind me, that's all I know.
I know. I think he took 3rd place. That was amazing, bro. I had so much fun. You could control those things around those if you just do it just right.
Yeah.
It's like drifting.
I got more and more confidence every lap.
Yes.
And by the end of it, I was just freaking throwing it.
No, I was full throttle almost the whole time. Right from the gate. I don't even know where you at. I'm not looking back because the minute I look back, he's gonna pass me.
No, I don't think I passed him.
No.
Right here.
I got 6th place.
Nice.
Oh, David.
Oh no.
Amy.
Oh, no.
Amy beat you, bro.
Good job. Good job.
Amy, you did 47 is your best lap, and his is 47. Mine's 44.
You are fast, Eddie. You are fast so far.
Or you're slow.
I was so slow.
The other part
so I was
of
so
it-
happy when people came behind me because I would try to fight them off.
Cute.
Nice.
I think it's the same as
This is the
Oh,
same.
look how cute.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's way cool,
That
huh?
looks so good.
Oh, we
I
look
love
amazing.
it.
You're the best.
That's so
You're the
cool.
best. This will be great. This is gonna look fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, our day here at Speed Vegas is completed, and right now, Eddie is living up to his name. He is fast, and Amy is fast as well. I am slow. So we gave Amy double points for the go-karts, and she crushed it. Eddie crushed me in the go-karts, and was faster in the fancy cars. So right now, Eddie is first, Amy is second, I am third. But I am happy. I could spend like a whole year and 100 grand in there.
Yeah.
You
Oh, yeah.
go like every day,
easily,
do like 20 laps a day.
Yeah, every day.
$1,000 a day. ZMF rating for Speed Vegas? Well, I gotta give it a 5. 5 out of 5. They were incredibly sweet to us. The hospitality was through the roof. Everything was clean. Everything
clean.
was stocked, organized. Everybody was coherent, articulate, helpful.
And like fun. Like
Yes.
the guys actually, the
Yes.
coach was talking to you about all kinds of stuff. Like it was a fun experience.
They listened
Yeah.
to us. We got to do every experience I think they offer, except for the off-road stuff, which seems
True.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, 5 out of 5. Do recommend. Welcome back to Brick by Brick. This is IFBB Pro Fast Eddy. As you know, he has been in an episode before when we trained. We also did your show for Guest Pass. This morning you showed me why you have the name Fast Eddy, because I am in last place. Over here we have Amy. She's going to hang out with us as well. Amy is your wife. But brick by brick, essentially what's going to happen is you and I are going to build a Lego set. This Lego set. The Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Now, you didn't really know what we were doing today, so I called you and I gave you a list of some 12 cars. And I said, which one draws your attention?
Yeah.
And if you remember, there were a few of them that drew your attention. One was the Porsche 911, fantastic car. One was the Mercedes AMG. You did, I think, like the Ferrari, but one was the Mustang. And I was hoping you were not going to choose the Mustang for today's activities, and now you see why.
Yeah.
If you did, I was going to try to talk you out of it.
Oh.
If you were like, I want the Mustang, I was going to be like, well, maybe the AMG Mercedes would be better.
Yeah.
So we got you the Mustang.
The Mustang's not as fast, bro. You might want that one.
Yeah, well, we could probably, because to be honest, we could probably rent you a Mustang and just go rip it.
Yo, no, yeah.
But that AMG and that Ferrari and that Porsche and that McLaren, they would be harder for me to get.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
So I got you the Mustang. And so the show is called Brick by Brick because I love Lego. We're going to build this. It's the same set. Essentially, we're going to race each other, but I'm going to try to slow you down by asking you questions and distracting you and getting to know you and disassembling you and putting you back together.
So you're trying to
brick
slow
by
down
brick.
Fast Eddy. Okay.
I've been trying to slow down Fast Eddy all day.
I think you might get me here.
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Well,
Amy beat me. Everybody's beat me today. Which is
don't feel bad, bro. She beats me at almost everything, so
that's fine.
do not feel bad.
I'm used to losing. Okay, so sets down. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a surprise. So the very first ever Brick by Brick we did with Granny Guns. Granny Guns set the standard at a very reasonable level, a non-intimidating level.
Okay.
For people to come in and perform well.
Okay.
So
She set the bar.
She set the bar
Okay.
at a height that is
Attainable.
For people to participate and have a great time and not feel pressure.
Okay.
We love you, Granny. You did really good.
Okay.
So this is Granny Guns' original set, Amy.
Okay.
It is the Mercedes AMG F1W14 pullback, which means when you're finished, you can pull this back. It drives away.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
So Amy, this is yours.
Thank you.
Now, Amy, you have a 100-piece advantage. It's less because you have 250.
240.
240, and we have 340. Okay, so it is. We have a 100-piece difference. So.
Well, I am a girl.
That doesn't mean anything.
In golf, it does.
Oh, does it? How so?
Oh,
What's
it
the rules
does.
in golf?
You get to go much closer to the hole.
You get to
if
tee
you're
off
a
a
woman.
little bit closer to the
I
hole.
was gonna make her like a penalty, not the other way around.
That's what I think. She beats me every time.
She's
So.
100 extra. She's
I should
100
have
less
I
pieces.
need a handicap, actually.
You have
I know.
100 less pieces than us.
Yep.
All right, well,
No,
we'll just
it's
give it to you.
Granny's fault.
We'll just give it
It's
to you.
Granny's fault for not getting it done.
Yeah, so you have the Granny advantage
Yes.
this round.
Thank you.
Yeah, Granny
I'll
advantage.
take it.
We'll see how it goes. It might slow her down, actually. Granny might have, who knows?
You
what
cursed
she-
it. Yeah, there might be some
like
bad
a bird's
juju on
There
it.
nest.
might be some energy.
Pieces might be with Granny still.
Oh, yeah, she might have took some
You
home with
don't
her.
know.
All right, so piece sets out. Are we ready to rock? Oh, no, wait, you're cheating already.
I can't even open the box yet.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, well, not yet.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna rock and roll. You ready?
Hands on table.
Okay. All right. Let's build some Lego. Okay. So Eddie, I am 34 years old. How old are you?
I'm 51.
51. So that makes you a master's bodybuilder, or open, or both. What do you compete in?
I compete in Masters, but like I'll do the Open anyway, just to kind of see where I stand. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? But I do like I'd say I'm more competitive in Masters but I'll compete in all of them.
Okay. So what is your current goal? Because we're going to work backwards a little bit, but what is your current goal right now?
My current goal, well, like there's a couple steps to my current goal, but my current goal is to qualify for Masters Olympia, which is in Tokyo, Japan next year in August. But to do that, I have to win first place in a 40 plus Masters competition, right? So in 4 weeks from now, Kyron Holden is my coach, and we are going to Florida, to Fort Lauderdale. And I've registered for the 50 plus, the 40 plus, and the Open. Like I said, just kind of see how I stack against the younger guys, you know what I mean? It's always fun to take some humble pie. But
the younger guys are always so good.
Oh my gosh, they look amazing. But yeah, but so the current goal is, I guess, to win first place in the 40 plus in Florida, amongst other things, and then hopefully qualify. If not, then I'll continue to prep. Yeah, continue to prep and do shows and as much as I possibly can anyway, as long as my health allows it, until I can qualify, hopefully, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the goal.
So 2025, 2024, is your plan is to bring it?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I've already started the car, as you saw today. I drove it around the track a few times on some practice runs.
Going down the road.
Now it's time to like hit the throttle and really dig in, you know?
Well, let's just stay on this current topic for a second. You keep emphasizing the 40 plus, even though you're doing the Open and you're doing the 50 plus. So why the emphasis on the 40 plus class?
Because that's what qualifies you for. That's what the qualification. That's what it takes to get qualified for Masters Olympia.
And I think that's interesting. I didn't know that until you told me that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought maybe just if I won 50 plus, because that's my class, then I would at least qualify. But no, it's 40 plus, and now I understand why.
Yeah, tell me why.
Because the Masters Olympia is 40 plus, and there's no other classes. It's 40 plus. So if you can't win 40 plus, then, you know, maybe you shouldn't even be on that stage. You know what I mean?
Exactly what you mean.
It makes sense to me, you know.
They're like, you're already in the Masters.
Doesn't make it easy. Yeah, exactly.
But you have to go against all the Masters.
But you should see some of those Masters, bro.
Dude, some of those guys look better than the young guys.
I'm telling you.
The muscle maturity and the size that some of these guys have.
Oh, there's a wrench somewhere?
Blows my mind. Blows my mind. Okay, well, so that's what's going on currently, is you are trying to get ready for the Masters Olympia is what you're trying to get to.
I'm trying to get qualified first, but yes, that's the goal, yeah.
That's the goal, right,
So
get there.
Yep.
You're trying to get there.
Let me get there, please. Yep.
Well, let's go back to the very beginning then. When did you look in the mirror for the first time and say, I'm a bodybuilder, and I'm going to go for bodybuilding titles and do bodybuilding things and be a bodybuilder guy? When was the first time you said that to yourself? Yeah, I'm going for it.
It's funny you ask, because like I really never, like I always, when I was younger, I followed bodybuilding. I bought all the magazines and.
How old were you?
Ever since I was probably 15, 16 was when I started. My first gym membership was like 15 years old. Yeah, and I think that was more about hanging out with the friends that I did, and that's kind of what they did. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a good friend circle.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we were the athletes, I guess, in our school. Really, we played basketball, and we were. Yeah, I had a good childhood, I'd say, that way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're 16 years old, 17 years old. You're buying bodybuilding magazines, and you woke up and you looked in the mirror one day as a teenager, and you said, "Yo, bro, you're a bodybuilder.
Nope.
It's time to go." No,
I just did it for fun. I just did it because I'm not necessarily. I wouldn't say I was like a bodybuilder. I guess I was, just not competitive, right? Like I did it for fun.
Yeah, because
so when you say bodybuilder, I said I was passionate about it and I enjoyed doing it, so I did it. And I wanted to, obviously, I was trying to I wanted to look better, you know, like everybody does. But then if you say competitive bodybuilder, you know, like that's different. I wasn't competitive till late in life, you know what I mean?
So you're buying bodybuilding magazines because you have a focus on building your physique better, and you knew that there was information in there to get to benefit yourself.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm not going to leave information unread. I'm going to soak it in, but I'm not going to compete. That's not my jam. I just want to be bigger and stronger.
It was never even really a thought, and it was actually somebody approached me and asked me like, "Hey, do you compete?" You know what I mean? And when they said that, I just thought it was funny as heck. Like I literally laughed. I'm like, "Do I compete?" No.
Well, what year was that?
2015.
2000. You were your 30s.
Yeah, 40s.
Okay. So that's 16 to your 40s. That's 25 years, give or take, right? So that entire time you never thought about competing, but that entire time you were training?
Yeah, often. I mean, I had my moments when I fell off because it was just I had too much work or there was kids or whatever. But like I'd say 70% of the time I was pretty active at the gym. You know what I mean? I mean, I went through different phases in life where.
Sure.
Just,
No, that's fair. So we're just living life, going through things, up and down, rocking and rolling, still training, thinking about food, thinking about protein, because you learned all that stuff, you thought about it before.
Yeah.
And now you're in your early 40s.
Early 50s.
Well, not right now, but when this person came up to you.
Yeah, yep.
So you're in your early 40s, and then somebody came up to you, and they said, hey, you.
Yeah.
You were looking pretty good. When's the show? And you said,
like what show? Yeah.
What's that mean?
What are you talking about? Right. And then I thought that he was just trying to kind of get a client or whatnot because he was a coach. And
he was a coach. Okay.
That's how fair. I approached him. I'm like, oh, so like you're a coach probably, right? And he was like, yeah, And I'm like, so you're just looking for another client because. Like I'm broke, you know what I mean? Like I was not in a position to spend money on a coach at that point in time in my life, right? I just had some other things going on. But so he was like, no, actually, like he actually didn't charge me. He wanted to coach me for free because he saw the potential in me.
Very Ronnie Coleman-like.
I guess I don't know the whole story about that. But.
So just side quest. Ronnie Coleman was a young man, maybe in his 20s, whatever it might have been. And he was going to Brian Dobbins' gym in Arlington, Texas. And Dobbins saw him and was like, holy potatoes, you look fantastic. Are you competing? And he was like, no. And he was like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a free gym membership for life if you just let me get you ready for a bodybuilding show and let's rock and roll and see what you look like. Yeah. And Ronnie was like, well, that sounds amazing to me, a great deal, I'll do the show. Yeah. And he did the show, he won the show, he looked amazing, was hooked for life. So very similar to you, the best bodybuilder in the world.
Yeah, I guess similar. And then cool. It was, I didn't think I was going to do very well. And my first show, let's be honest here, I got 3rd place out of 5 people, right? But those 5 people in the open, right? And those 5 people to me were pretty jacked. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. 3rd place isn't bad. Maybe I can do this. And then I got a lot of compliments from a few other coaches and stuff. So I fell in love with it, and just honestly, like the prep. I know it sucks and we all complain about it, but tell me you don't love it. Come on, there's times you love being on prep.
Sick, ain't you?
The grind.
I do.
The grind, I don't know, there's just something about it sometimes. There's an energy that comes with
purpose
it. The purpose.
Like you just know what to do.
The delayed gratification and just knowing what you want to look like and just going for it, right? Because if you can visualize it, if you can see it, you can be it, right? So that's what they say.
Oh, I love it. And then to see yourself change, especially when it starts getting deep week to week.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Especially at the end too, when you're just and then there's those moments when you're depleted and flat, and you're like, I don't even belong next to those guys on that stage. Like you get that body dysmorphia, or actually, it's not even body dysmorphia. You're super flat.
You deserve it.
That's how I feel. I'm flat. You
messed up.
I didn't mess up because I'm that's part of the depletion process for shredding, you know what I mean? Before you load back up before a show, you just don't feel
I guess it depends when you feel like that. If you feel like that backstage, you might.
Oh, true that. Yeah. The hard part is getting the pieces back off, huh?
Oh yeah.
Is there a little tool for that?
There is. There's a brick separator, but it's in the other room.
Because there's holes on the bottom of it. You can maybe use something to push through. Oh, look at this.
So guy says, hey, you.
I got it.
Looking pretty good, my man. And you're like, what? And that was the first time you thought to yourself, you went home and you were like looking in the mirror and you were like you are right now, you're going for it. You looked in the mirror for the first time and you're like, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell me to eat this, I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell me to do cardio, I'm gonna do cardio.
Yep.
Awesome. And third your first show, or out of 5 especially, I think that's pretty good. I think people lose touch with the fact that the only people who showed up were people doing all the work. So it's almost like everybody belongs to be there. Not everybody can get first. And we're being judged so non-personally like cattle. It's just get up there, let me take a look.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if you got last, it's still like, you never know conditioning wise, like sometimes you want to deserve the heck.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's literally splitting hairs.
No, it was.
And that's the thing, people like, they're like, oh, well, you didn't win. Like, and well, it's like, yeah, well, you forget that everybody who showed up wanted to win.
Yeah.
Everybody who showed up was doing their cardio and eating their food.
But more often than not, don't you get, oh, you looked way better than the guy who won. You should have won. You should have won. I'm like,
or before the
why do you
show's
say
even
I should have
done,
won?
They
I'm
tell
like,
you won for
like,
sure, and then you get 9th or something like that.
It's like, don't jinx me, no.
I hate that.
But that, and then they're like, but I've seen you, all the work you put in. You got to win. You'd be like, you think the other guys on stage didn't put in the same work? I don't think they didn't suffer at the same level I did, or maybe more. Like,
and that's the thing, yeah. People will be like, oh, you got 4th. It's like, yeah, but 4th out of everybody who's doing this really hard.
Yep.
Like, and trying really hard.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, I might not have won on that day. And then no one can really, unless you've done it, it's really hard to appreciate just how difficult it is to look good under those variables. And we all have the same variables. It's cold, it's hard to pump up, we're all tired, we're all water dropped, we're all trying to load. Dehydrated. It's a weird part of the day. They told us to get ready 45 minutes before we actually even needed to really start getting ready. So we got ready to.
Yeah, I pumped up too soon. I lost my carbs.
Yeah, so it is a really fair representation of just like, okay, you all have the same variables. It's no good really for anybody, so who can do it today? And people lose sight of that, and they're like, "Oh, well, you didn't look very good that day." And you're like, "I actually did." Of course, it wasn't quite like it was in the gym, maybe when I have like the shadows and my favorite corner and my favorite exercises. But when it comes to being on stage and like my package and what I looked like and how I presented, I did a pretty darn good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard when people don't participate to truly appreciate like what it is we're going through. And I'm not looking for like sympathy or saying like it's incredibly hard. It's just something is just hard to understand.
Yeah, unless you've ever been through it yourself, you don't understand. People don't get, I don't know, people don't get why we do it, I don't think. But
sometimes I don't get why I do it, Eddie.
Sometimes I agree, I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I tell myself, man, like, I could slow down now and just, coach or whatever, but I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to stop yet.
Yeah, I think about stopping. I thought about it when I broke my arms in 2019-ish. I thought about it at the end of 2023 when I got done competing. I thought about it there too.
Okay.
But now I've just been having so much fun with it. I've taken so much pressure off myself to have to like succeed or else I don't have any worth. Like talking about that body dysmorphia, like I don't think I really have it too much anymore.
No?
No, I go through phases because I know what's competitive. And I want to be competitive. And I know what it takes to be competitive. And if I don't look like I need to look, like I know the judges are going to want me to look, I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that.
No, I don't even want to get up there. Right.
Oh, I don't
well,
like
that's what's the hard part about once you're a pro, you sign a contract.
Tell me about
It's not like you can't not show up because you just don't feel like you're just ready on time. You know what I mean? You can't not show up. If you do, they have the right to fine you for any costs incurred, and it's like up to like $3,000 or something.
Wait,
for the
costs
promoter.
incurred. So like, if the IFBB spent like $5 grand on the marketing because you were going to do
Right,
the
right.
Arnold, and then you were like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
They would be like, well, listen up, Fast Eddy.
Yeah.
You better start driving quick.
Yeah, we
because
spent
you
money.
owe us.
Yeah, yeah. For
'Cause
whatever
we did that. 'Cause
yeah.
You said you would.
Yep. It's a contract you sign.
You know,
Yep.
I've done amateur shows where I didn't do well in the morning, so I just didn't come back.
Oh.
I've done that before.
No, I think I did that in an amateur show before. Actually, it was a national show, and I was like so tired. I was like, if I didn't even get first call out, so I don't even get to do my routine, I don't even want to walk across the stage.
That was me. Yeah, you know, I've done that.
That's kind of sad, but it was what
A
it
little
was.
bit, because it might, like, some might see it as like unsportsman-like potentially, but
I was thirsty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to go home to get something to drink.
There's something to be said about like the health implications currently on us and the risk reward, and when all of the reward is absolutely gone, sometimes it's better to just stop being so dehydrated and depleted.
Yes, please.
That's very true. That's normally the way I go with it too. Yeah, I just did the amateur O, and I probably shouldn't have. I took 9th at that one. Well, let's not get into that too much right now. I'll talk about that later. So you did your first show, and you got 3rd. All right, that was an amateur show though, and you didn't even qualify for nationals. But you're a professional bodybuilder.
Right.
So what happened after that? So you did your first show, you got 3rd, and you went home and you were like, you got 3rd, Eddie.
And then I went back and did it again, and I got 2nd. But 2nd out of like 7. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so it was getting better.
Fuel.
Yeah, and then I kept getting 2nd actually. They're kind of the smaller shows, but then when Fitcon, which was like the biggest show back then, the Salt City Showdown.
Yeah.
And it was definitely the biggest show, the class I've competed in. There was a lot of guys. There was, for an amateur show, having 15 guys in the class is like
that's
pretty
great.
deep. It's pretty deep.
Great. That's super deep. I've done shows where there's me.
Yeah, right? No, I know. Well, you're super heavyweight too. But
we are rare.
So
until you get up there, and then they're everywhere.
Right? You thought, I didn't know nobody else could do this.
Doesn't it feel like that?
Sometimes.
Feel like,
But then you find you're just your family, bro.
No, yeah, you get along with everybody, but you're absolutely right. There's so many times, most times, when I show up backstage and I see how many people there are back there, and I see how good they look, and I'm like, wow, y'all at home obsessing and trying just as hard as me, huh? Goodness gracious. Didn't even know you, okay.
Yeah, where you been?
Yeah, you look amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets nerve-wracking.
Humbling. Yeah, just how many people, like, if everybody was able to come out of their basements because of, let's say, all their financial issues were taken off of them, let's say they were able to train properly, they had time, et cetera, whatever it might be. Oh my gosh, the amount of physiques we would see, that would just be
oh my gosh,
astronomical.
Oh man, like people don't even realize their potential sometimes. Well, and then you got the people who look great because they're genetics, and they just don't have the work ethic because they're just content.
That's true.
Right? They look great. They just have great genetics, and they hold their fat great. They don't gain fat easily, and so then when it's time to get on stage, I think some of those guys don't have as much work ethic as the guys that had to build it the hard way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think my shape is particularly good.
Yeah. Well, you just won an overall. How long ago? 2 weeks ago?
Thank you.
So, I disagree.
Yeah. Well, thank you. When I get to the more competitive levels, though, whether it's size, conditioning, shape, I normally start to get filtered out a little bit, which is what I've been battling hard. I'm going to be battling hard in Tokyo soon.
Filtered out of it? What do you mean?
Like I just lose. You know, like I'll do well like at the local level, the regional level, I'll be an overall guy, I'll win my class, and then once I get up to the national level, like I'm like...
You're an open bodybuilder, that's the hardest division of all of them.
Man, they freaky gorillas.
They get...
Insane.
Yeah, my hat's off. I had to drop from men's classic physique just to be competitive in men's physique, you know what I mean? I wanted to be competitive. So
I think about...
I'm a realist, you know what I mean? Like my legs are decent, but
I think you're big, dude. When we trained in Salt Lake, and then I watched the video back of us together and stuff, I was like, damn,
dude, that was a fun day.
What am I doing?
We had a fun day that day.
What open are you? Yeah, that was a great day.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, I'm a small open. I think about classic all the time, but for me to be classic, and they just increased it like you said, and I just looked it up again. Because I just signed up for Tokyo for the Amateur Olympia like yesterday, the day before officially.
Yeah.
So I've been getting hotels officially all set up. 207. And I'm like a 230-ish.
On stage.
Yeah. So I normally weigh in at like 224 if I'm heavy, and then I carb up to like 227, 228. But the Amateur O, I weighed in at 238. So for me to come down to
You'll flatten
207.
You'd look flat.
207.
And then to try to fill out before the show in 24 hours or whatever it is from after you.
And then if I dieted down, the muscle I would potentially
lose.
I don't like it.
No, you're right.
I don't like
well, the muscle doesn't look good when it's depleted. It just doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, so you got third, and then you came back and you got second. So when you got second, you qualified.
Yeah, but I didn't worry about nationals for a little while. I think I did. So you're trying to distract me, aren't you?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Are you trying to distract me?
Just hanging out.
Is this a race?
No.
Okay.
No,
okay. Well, good.
I mean, I am in last. I have to.
Well, I meant this right here because I think you're on page 33 and I'm on page 10. So you can embarrass me. That's fine.
I'm in last place, Eddie. I'm not a threat.
No, you're a threat.
But what was the exact date, though, if you remember?
What again?
The day that you, because you took some, so you got third, and then you came back and you got second, but you're like, I'm not thinking about nationals right now. So how long?
Nobody even really brought it up because I was with my first coach he was a great guy, Mike Chance. He was the one who introduced me to the sport. He taught me a lot. I learned a lot of different protocols and different things from him that were great information. And he coached me for free for like 5 shows.
You were learning a lot then. 5 shows.
Yeah. And within about 2 or 3 years.
You laid it down. Good for you.
Yeah, within about 2 or 3 years, I did about 5 shows.
You learned a lot about your body.
I did, and then after a while, I had to tell him it was hard because I loved Mike. He was a great guy, and I had fun, and he was easy to work with. So it was really hard for me to tell him like, hey, like. I kind of want to learn some new tricks. You know what I mean? I kind of want to get some like different coaching. It's not, it's just because I've done it so much with you. Like I know I can predict what he's going to do to me, right? So
yeah.
Now I'd like to.
His style.
Yes, right. And I know there's different protocols for water manipulation.
Oh my gosh.
That's the hardest one for me. Water manipulation, right?
Same.
And everybody says different everything. You know how it is.
Everyone says 1,000% different directions.
Yeah, diazide, no diazide,
so much water,
not
water.
enough. Drink through it, don't drink. My first coach, I stopped drinking on Wednesday night. And I didn't drink anything. I mean, I had sips of water to wash down some food or whatever, but I didn't drink anything till after the Saturday night show. I would put water in my mouth and swish it around just so my mouth wasn't too dry to talk. You know what I mean?
That's the killer dry.
And I was still like working with my buddy doing tile. He owned a tile business.
You're
so
lucky you didn't.
I'm doing labor, doing tile, and I can't drink water all day. And I got all my coaches have carved me up, I think, pretty much because I'm a hard, like I can take some carbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've gotten out fast, but so I had some carbs, but still not what I normally ate. So. I don't know. It was. I think that's kind of what I fell in love with, though, is the challenge. I am going to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do this. And maybe, I don't know if it's because it's hard or if it's because nobody else does it or not very many people do it or what it is that's so intriguing about it. Or maybe it's some of the pain that we go through. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a great outlet for when I need to let go of stuff. I don't know, but I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, I can relate to all of that.
I'm sure.
I love it. So you had the first coach. You competed like 5 times. That's a lot. You did it quickly, and then you were like, I'm just going to learn some different ideas.
Yeah.
Which I think is a fantastic thing. Even my clients, I'm like, work with me, learn what I got to give you, and then go learn more. Yeah. So then...
Brandon Robichaud, who lives here in Vegas now, used to live in Utah. He's an IFBB pro.
And that's who your next coach was?
He coached me for Fitcon, and that's when I took the overall, actually.
And now we're getting juicy. When you took that overall, now you're like 6, 7 shows deep, give or take.
Yeah.
Is this when you were like, you know what?
Well, actually, when I was backstage, Justin Dees, who is also out here now,
Sure.
was like, man, like you have like a pro level back, you have a great physique, you have a classic look. He's like, and his wife was a pro at the time. She's a pro. I mean, she's an Olympian. Excuse me. And she was like actively competing, top 5. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing, you know, because he was her coach.
He's so popular. As a coach.
And he's such a nice guy. He's such a cool guy, bro. I mean, we actually became really good friends too. So then I told Brandon, I'm like, hey, like because Brandon was moving out of state, and I wasn't a big fan of online coaching.
Fair.
So
it's
not
for everybody. No, it's not for everybody. Some people thrive. Some people can't stand it.
So yeah, so then Justin took me on, and like I said, we became friends. He coached me for, I think maybe only 3 or 4, but
3 or 4 shows.
Yep.
So we're coming up on 9 or 10 shows.
Maybe not 3 or 4. Maybe it was just 3.
Okay.
But we ended up
eight.
getting my pro card in.
So that's what happened. So you're with him. Though out of those 2 or 3 shows, one of them was a qualifier, and then you went for the dance.
No, we went to nationals straight. So actually, it was
so
only
you were qualified.
Yeah. I was qualified when I won the overall, and that's when he said, "Let's go nationals."
But that wasn't with him. That was with the first coach.
Yeah, the first coach got me the qualification, and then I left Brandon, and because I was like, I didn't want to do the online thing, and Justin was like, "You should go to nationals, bro. You're ready."
Okay, I'm right there with you now. So you win the overall with the original coach. The original coach is moving on.
And it was a big class, and I had straight 1s on my scorecard.
Oh, very motivating.
So that made me feel like, okay, maybe I can do. And I was in my 40s. And Justin's like, no, we're going to Miami. We're going to nationals, bro. You're doing the Open.
What year was it?
2000. When I did the Open, it was 2017.
I was there.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure
I did classic physique. That's when I missed my back pose. Yep, and I was like, but, you know, third call-outs.
2017, I think I was there.
Yep.
Third call-outs? But you turned pro?
No, not in that show. That was just nationals. I turned pro at Masters Nationals in Pittsburgh.
Oh, all right. I'm okay. Okay.
2019.
So you win the overall. Bam. You qualify. You get a new coach because your other coach is moving on. He's just moving. You know, internet coaching's not for you. So you're like, hey, new coach, what's good? Mr. Dees.
Yep.
And then you jump right into a national show with him. Bam.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't immediate. We took a year to grow my legs.
Okay.
And we started training together, and he took a whole year with me to get me ready.
And then
for
right
nationals.
into the national, third call out. But then he was like, no sweat. We're going to roll right back into another national event.
Yep. We actually went. Well, it was the next year. It was a year later we went back to the national event, and we just went to Masters Nationals because I was
perfect.
At that point in time, I was 47 years old, I think.
And Masters technically starts at 35.
35, right?
Which I could do next year.
Yeah. Easy pro card.
Timmy, don't. What are you looking at? Are you cheating?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how you did though.
How'd you have to get past that one section? How did you do that?
I don't even know.
How did you do that?
Sometimes I don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay, so cool. So you did the nationals the first time, and you were like third call outs. You're like, all right, no sweat. You know, I'm feeling this out. It's a big show. Feeling it out, huge show. Came back again, then a year later, Master Nationals, and you crushed it.
Yeah, so I actually
tell me about crushing it.
I did classic physique was my thing, right? But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, why not do men's physique as well? Because those men's physique guys are bigger than the classic guys, you know?
Yeah.
This is when they started getting bigger and bigger, because at first I was like, I'm too big.
They're huge.
And then they got so big, I'm like, they're bigger than me, why not, you know? And that's just a second chance at a pro card, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
So I was hoping to win and classic, but unfortunately I posed myself out of first place.
When you say you posed yourself out of first place, what's that mean?
So when they called us all out there, and it was a decent class, it was I think there was about 12 to 15 of us for the 45 and older.
Okay.
Right, and it was those masters. Yeah, it was a good class, and then
they're always mature as heck.
They brought us out, and right at the beginning, they moved me from the end to the middle, which was like a great sign for me, you know.
For sure.
And then they posed us, and then they moved the the guys from first and second around and third and all that, and then they posed us. They did that like 4 times, and I'm just going, okay, I'm still in the middle. Holy cow, I'm still in the middle. But then I felt I was fatiguing too. I knew it. I knew it. And then as I turned around and did my back double, I just was like shaky because they posed us a 5th time. Like, and I'm talking a whole round, not just a pose, but like back double, side chest, overhead abdominals. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing, working us.
Working you.
And then they moved me from first to second. I knew it. And I'm like,
okay,
shit. They posed us again. They moved me from second to third. They posed me us again. They moved me. I ended up in 4th place. And the judge literally came back afterwards and was like, man, you look amazing. Too bad you posed yourself out of 1st place. And I'm like, wow. But he said, that's all right. He said, you look good. And then I did men's physique. And I literally only had a few posing lessons for men's physique because I wasn't into it.
Okay.
So it was just like a Hail Mary. That's how I was seeing it. This is a Hail Mary, but whatever. But no, I went out there and it was the same guy I was against in classic physique as well. Okay. And he was a WBF pro already. Okay. Right. He'd been he was a veteran kind of, you know, wanted to get in the IFBB. So he won classic, and then I won 2nd place, and he won 1st again, and I won 2nd. But they were giving pro cards for 1st and 2nd.
For sure. That's why I like that show.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I didn't get it, and as long as I got my pro card, I was happy. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It took me to the level that I wanted to be at, and it kind of kind of made me realize that my legs just aren't big enough for classic physique.
The legs. Oh my God, some of those guys and their dang legs.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like and at my age, bro, like I would love to have bigger legs, don't get me wrong. And if I was 10 years younger, I would probably put some hard ass work in on it. But at my age, I'm thinking longevity.
What's funny?
I'm thinking joints. I'm thinking like, I want to be able to go hiking when I'm 75 years old.
Yeah, but listen to what you just said. You were like, if I was 10 years younger, you're 51.
Yeah.
If you guys are in your freaking 40s, it means it's time to go hard. All right? I don't want to hear you in your 40s saying, if it was 10 years ago and I was still in my 30s, I would train my legs. No. No, you're now.
Yeah. Well, I still train them. I just don't. I
thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah.
You're trying to distract me because I'm losing over here.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis?
Are we racing? Let's see. I'm like, half the time I'm done with the page and don't even know to flip over the page to the next one. This is a stick shift, huh? I thought you got me a manual.
If you get the big ones, which I've built, I have a collection of them under the TV, they have working transmissions.
What?
With stick shifts that go from neutral to drive to reverse. And it all works, and you can see it work, and it is just the most remarkable thing. I don't believe people make them anymore. I think they all have to be spit out by a computer just because of how detailed and how amazing they are. I don't know, like I want to believe, but I just don't see someone laying in bed coming up with these sets anymore.
No, I know. This has got to be some AI stuff nowadays, right?
The big ones she knows. Amy builds. The building techniques, like how they hold themselves together, how things connect 200 steps later. They're like masterpieces of art.
Yeah.
You know, it's like building a castle or something.
And they made it in like, with some software program and AI in like 10 minutes.
They had to.
Yep.
They just had to.
Yeah.
Because if someone is actually thinking of that, and it's like a Michelangelo piece.
Hey, I'm missing pieces. I'm just letting you know, if I lose,
it's not your fault.
It's because I'm missing Granny's got some of my pieces, I think. Granny?
Yeah.
Granny?
Granny Guns.
You got some of my pieces, Granny Guns? No.
She crushed the shooting.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think she might.
She sounds like a fun personality.
Granny Guns is a neat lady.
Yeah?
I think that she did better than all of us when it comes to shooting. And we did it by misses. I think we counted the misses.
Misses.
And she was just so good. Yeah, she's a 60, 67 or so.
Is she like pretty, like, She doesn't compete, or?
She has. She competed years ago, and years ago as in like 4. So recently enough. I don't know if she ever will again, but she's just...
She just tried it one time, or?
I think it was like one time. She might have done 2. Okay. So you turned pro. You turned pro at Nationals as a master in physique. Pretty cool. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, sir.
What year was that? You remember.
2019.
2019. I think I tried to turn pro that year. Okay. Now you did it. You won the dance against all of us. But you danced again, right? Did you do a pro debut? I know you did.
Not right then. Nope, I took time off.
I know you, but like you did one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I did 2 years later.
So okay,
and I'm stoked about it. Actually, I mean,
you were
I did.
Going into it. You were stoked.
Yeah, absolutely.
You weren't like super nervous.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, come on. Like, we're always nervous, right? But I was excited.
Fair.
Like it's been 2
fair.
years. It's like now. It's been 2 years since I've stepped on stage, and I'm nervous, but I can't wait to look like that again. You know what I mean? I can't wait to feel just so shredded and like, I don't know. You know, there's an energy that comes with it. And you'd think because you're so depleted and tired and all that, you'd be like this down energy, right? But it's something about it that just brings out that inner beast. Right?
It's crazy, like everything will hurt, everything will be cramping, you won't even be in a good mood, but the moment you're under those lights, it's like, and then if you get to, and then when they get you battling, and you know you're like on the edge and you can edge somebody out, you're like, I'm not tired now, dude. Like, it's you and me. I'm gonna eat you.
Yep, that's how it is. The overall, especially in the overall when you're doing the pose down, right? Like.
Well, okay, let's talk about the pose. Well, hold on, let's stop. So, how many pro shows have you done?
I've just done. Actually, I've done that one. I did one other one.
So the debut and another one, too?
The debut, I did one like the following, like, I think it was 3 weeks later, but I don't know. I don't want to justify anything. I was served divorce papers like on peak week, right before I flew out.
Okay.
She was supposed to go with me. I was supposed to be out there for 10 days. It's a long story, but like, it just really like, it really impacted my attitude. And so I had signed the contract.
There's that contract.
So I went and like, I guess I tried, but I couldn't eat the last 2 days. I could not load. I couldn't get any. I just couldn't eat.
That's a circumstance.
And it was more about like lawyers and money and my business, and she's gonna try to, because I got served papers, right? Like she's gonna try to take half of everything, and I'm like, this is not what I want to be thinking about right now. Like, you know what I mean? How am I gonna go pump up? How am I gonna be focused anyway? So I don't like to use that as an excuse. But I didn't do well in that show. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't do well in that show.
Yeah.
So me going back to Florida right now is like redemption.
Okay.
I'm going back to Florida because that was in St. Pete. That was in St. Pete when I did that show.
Okay.
But I'm going back to this show and back to Florida. I think it's usually a lot of the same judges, just to say, yeah, that wasn't really me. Let me show you who I am. Let's go.
So then that was your second?
That was my second, and that's the last one I did, because after that I was, like I said, I got divorced.
No, it's totally fair, dude.
Right, so then after that I got divorced. I had to sell my house. I mean, life changes were happening left and right, and then, yeah, lots of stuff.
I think that most guys can relate to girl drama, you know what I mean, no matter what it is. Now what sucks is you had to go through it at a monumental part of your life.
Yeah.
You weren't 19. That sucks.
Right.
You went through that, but that's fine. We can talk or touch on anything. We can always pass and skip. Yeah. But let's talk about the first show, the very first show.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. Like, what was that like to think to yourself, like, I'm a pro now. I'm going to get ready for a professional event against these guys.
So what was really cool about this was I was prepping for the show. I was going to do it. And then a friend of mine who was a part of Your Kratom, right? It's a company.
Okay.
He wanted me to sell, he was talking to me about selling some stuff in my sup shop, some Kratom and all that. And I was like, yeah, what you guys ought to do is sponsor me to do some shows, right? Just kind of joking around, halfway, half not. You know how it is.
Sure,
Closed mouths don't get fed, right?
You gotta throw it out there.
So he was like, yeah, what do you mean, like flights and hotels? And I'm like, I'd be happy if you pay flights and hotels. I'd rep your brand for that, you know, as long as I like, because I used it a few times and I thought it was all right. I was using it, so I was like, I would think about that. And then he called me 2 weeks later and was like, bro, we just got the title sponsorship for the Legions for $50,000. You're our guy. Let's do this. I'm like, what? So they paid for.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they paid a photographer to come out and film me. He was
still
my
have those
guy.
pictures and videos? You look great.
Some of them I do, because actually, I had cardboard cutouts
man.
of me because they were
That's
the
so
title
cool.
sponsor. So
That's
I walked
so
up and I was
cool.
taking pictures of me next to my cardboard cutout. Like, somewhere on my phone I do.
No, okay, you don't have it
Yeah, I
anymore.
posted it on my
That would be
Instagram.
gym.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I know. I didn't get to get one. I wish I would have. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about it.
I would have come back at 10
Because there was a few of them.
them.
Well, they were So anyway, it was fun because people would recognize me from the cardboard cutouts as I'm walking by or whatever. And I took second place in 40 plus.
Okay.
I took second place in 45 plus, second place in 40 plus, and fourth place in 35 plus at 49 years old.
Good job.
So I don't think I let them down at all, and they don't either. They were super happy with my performance.
You did great.
Right? So, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was my pro debut. It was amazing. That's where I met Chiron for the first time, who is now my coach.
How did you do in the actual show?
In the open?
Yeah, what did you say you got?
So in 45 plus, I did second place.
That's so good.
40 plus, I did second place, which now I need to do first place to win, to qualify, right? So I know it's doable. And then, because that was only 2 years ago.
Good job, dude.
And then 35 plus, I got fourth place. And I was like 49 years old. And
There
so,
it is. So second, fourth?
Second, fourth.
Second, fourth. Man, you did great.
Yeah,
You've had a great bodybuilding career.
It's been fun. It's been actually amazing when I look back at it, but we rarely do that, right?
No, it's hard. It's really hard for us to, and also to live in the moment.
It is. We're always,
We're always like living like in the future, and then the future comes and
we're on a schedule that was created in the past. Right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting, not interesting, but like very positive career so far.
For sure.
Your life had some shit, some stuff you were dealing with.
Absolutely.
But your bodybuilding career, how encouraging to continue to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Very encouraging to continue. So something that people talk about, and this might have happened to you, maybe it didn't. When you finished that pro show, did you get sad? Did you feel like, oh, it's over now? Or were you just like chomping at the bit for the next thing?
I was chomping, well, at first I was chomping at the bit for the next Florida show. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, that was second place. I got another show. Let's go.
Were you thinking about the Olympia now at this point and everything? Like you were getting jazzed?
Back
you were
then?
like, what can I do? What's next for me? Is that what the mindset you were in? Because the reason I say this is it's very common for amateurs to prep and do all this for this one show, and then when the show is over, they feel incomplete, like almost like something's missing, like their purpose is gone.
Yeah.
But you were like, it's time for me to go. I found my purpose. I just did well.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go again, and if I do well there, I know what can come next.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to.
Yep.
Okay, so that must have been really disappointing then when you had your setbacks.
Yeah. But it is what it is, right? Like that's what I tell my clients and athletes because they go through it too, and I can relate. Like I know life happens, right? Like the only thing we can do is rebound the best possible way we can, right?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna all have problems. We just got to overcome them.
Well, that's a good outlook. So some stuff goes down. The second pro show, not your favorite performance.
Nope.
So you hang up the trunks for 2 years.
Yep.
And that's current time. We're all caught up now.
Yep.
Because now we're getting ready for the show. It's 2 years later.
Yeah, but so for over that 2 years, like I in my mind I wanted to compete, and I just didn't have any. My fire wasn't lit. You know. Of course, I was going through all the stuff, but even after the divorce was over, right? Like, even after all that was said and done, and like I had like some family pass and stuff, but some hard stuff. But anyway, my fire just. I don't know, I was stagnant. I wasn't growing anymore. I was just kind of floating, I'd say. And I didn't have a purpose again, right? But I didn't even, I knew I wanted to do more shows and have that purpose, but I just didn't have the fire. I don't know if it was being
That's interesting.
worn out from building the gym.
No, let's just touch on that and get into your reasons and stuff in a second. But to say, I want to compete, I want to do these things, but I'm not motivated. That's something that I think a lot of people deal with.
Battle with, right?
Yeah, because it's like, man, I want to be in shape, I want to do this, I want to be this person, but they just don't get up and go do it. But that wasn't the case for you, though. You were continuing to train, weren't you?
Well, I think, yeah, I was continuing to train.
It was like just
I did just have the fire for like the intensity of
like
the
what
training.
you're doing, what we're doing now.
Yeah, right.
Fair.
Like when you grind, you grind. Or sometimes we just go through the motions because that's our routine. You know what I mean? I was semi-depressed. There was 5 months I couldn't work out because of torn rotator cuff.
Oh.
It was crazy, bro. I had a seizure out of the blue and didn't even know it. I thought I had a heart attack.
What?
But then I have a camera in my office, and when I went back after I got back from the hospital and looked at the camera, I had a seizure for like 7.5 minutes. I was bouncing off the ground. I had stitches in my face from where my head was hitting the ground. And I didn't know what, yeah. So that was another setback that why I wasn't competing. I went and did an EEG. Well, anyway, 3 days after my seizure, my little brother died. So
you're an incredibly modest man, Eddie.
Bro, it's been crazy.
You're over here like, I don't have excuses, but I'm surprised you showed up at all. I mean, you said you're under contract and you kind of had, but I'm surprised you showed up at all.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. We grow from those things, right? We learn and grow from.
No, I think
like
you're right. I agree. But wow, you know, and this is, you know, your moment. We're hanging out, so
yeah.
Dang, dude.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, of course, man. But like, okay, all right. So that those are all things that would absolutely slow me down. Yeah, no doubt about that. So let's talk about that gym, though. When did you open the gym?
In 2000. Let's see. It's been 3 years in August.
It was right.
3 years in August.
So you wanted a spot to train when everything went nuts in the country.
Yep. So when COVID hit, I was like training clients out of a little private gym that wasn't. I won't say any names, so it wasn't great. It wasn't that great. It wouldn't facilitate what I really wanted anyway.
Stand for the steward.
But it was a great way to start my career, I guess. But when they shut down the gyms and everything, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll just do like, I had to make money, right? So I just did nutrition, and they weren't doing contests, so there was no contest prep, right?
Right.
So I was just doing like nutrition and weight loss and all that just from my house. I had a home office, and I did that for a couple of years. And as that was going on, I was like, man, you know what? I wish I could just open up my own gym, so nobody could kick me out. I could do what I want. I'd open up a sup shop with a back door to the gym, so if they shut down the gyms, they can't shut down the sup shop.
Clever.
But guess what? If you buy something, you get a free workout in our employee lounge.
Clever.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
so
I see where
I'm like, I'll find loopholes, but I need a facility, not just for me, but for my clients, my athletes. Like, this is what I want to do.
And it's also your livelihood.
Yeah, and it's also my livelihood.
So
Nutrition doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't.
So many reasons. I understand.
It was a struggle. Like, literally, if I would have, I don't know, man, my SBA loan saved my ass. I lived on part of that loan for a few months, bro.
That unemployment check that they sent out, that like
the stimulus stuff?
No, like the $600 a week.
Oh.
My gosh, did that save my life.
You're lucky.
I was so lucky.
So many people like were struggling and
when the gym so as soon as everybody said something was contagious, you know what happened to the gyms already.
Yeah.
And then they shut them down.
Yep.
And then everybody was broke. So there was no reason, you weren't allowed to go to the gym, you were scared to go to the gym, and then you didn't have any money for luxury items like big biceps.
Right.
You weren't going outside to show them to anybody either.
Nope.
So it was no need to have big biceps.
Nope.
I almost sank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That did help a lot. And I reinvested almost all of it. I spent that whole year really working on my companies and my pages and all that stuff, and I did what I was supposed to. I made stuff happen, and look, here we are now. Welcome to Brick by Brick with Eddie and Fast Eddy. But no, I can
not very. I'm not that fast. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Here's the challenge. Let's switch and see if you can still beat me.
I see your angle here.
I'll bet you still can.
I see. It's very clever. Okay. So what was it like? So you got the loan. That's super cool.
Well, at first I got just a small one and the EIDL one, and I was just going to build a small gym.
Yeah, your gym's not small.
No.
Your gym's cool.
Dude, I'm telling you, I felt like everything just started falling into place, and that's when I knew, like, yep, this is my path, because things were coming in and happening that I needed to happen without me even. It was crazy.
It was just like the stars were aligning.
Bro, they called me and they're like, hey, you know, like, did you want to like get another increase your EIDL loan? You know, and I thought I was only supposed to be able to get another $9,000 or something. It was another $145,000, and I was like, "What? Like, I'm a one-man company with a home office, and you want to what?"
I will move mountains.
I signed the papers. They had it in my account a couple days, and I'm like, "Oh my God, guess what? We're going bigger. We're going bigger." So I found a bigger space. I started by a nice hammer strength equipment, and you know what I mean, like some of the nicer stuff.
Now I was buying gym equipment at the time too for my home gym.
Oh my gosh!
How hard was it for you to find stuff?
Well, here's the crappy part is I went to. Sorry guys. Utah Home Fit is for.
We got you.
I spent about $35,000 there, but at that point in time, because of COVID, it was literally $3 a pound.
Right. That's what I was finding.
And we're used to paying $1 a pound.
If you had it.
But actually, they had it. But back in the day, $1 a pound, that's fair. I'm down.
Okay.
Those were $3. And guess what? Now I can resell it for $1 a pound. You know what I mean? Actually, it's still kind of, they're down to $1 a pound right now.
Are they that back down to there?
On a sale, they have a sale right now. And they're nice plates, don't get me wrong. But
yep, $1 a pound. $3.80. Oh, and then you've looked at what's hammer strength is part of the line. There's a few of them, but they have a big parent company, and they sell a lot of dumbbells.
Rogue.
Is it Rogue? Rogue might be one of their.
No, Rogue, because Rogue makes the pit shark.
But my point is, dude, when you look at getting those urethane dumbbells from whatever company, Life Fitness, they're like $11.95 a pound if I buy them. Now I don't know what it's like for you or for anybody else, but if I go to their website and contact them from their catalog, and I'm like, I want the 5 through 50s. That's what it came out to for me.
$11.95
a pound, and this was like the same.
Are they gold plated? I'm just saying, those are some valuable plates.
My goodness, those are some valuable weights.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that around.
I wouldn't let nobody play with them at that price.
I'm sorry.
Hey, those are for me only.
Yeah,
go back to the other rack.
And they are insured in case I drop one.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So this is, let's keep talking about that gym. So you were like, okay, I'm gonna go for a bigger location. You started grabbing stuff. It was expensive. So did you have to shop? Did you have to wait? Did you have to look around a lot? How were
Absolutely, I did. I mean,
great stuff in there.
I had to look around a lot, but I also throughout my bodybuilding career and all the gyms that I would go to, because I would gym hop, you know what I mean, to different bosses and stuff. Me and my best friend Chris, I worked with him, and he was the boss. So we could go to work when we could show up late, right? But we'd go train every morning before work, and if there were whatever job we were doing, we'd go to the Vasa by that place, right? So that we got to go to different environments. It wasn't always the same, right? I mean, we had our home gym, right, for the most part, for the close jobs, but when we were in far places, it was fun. What was the question? I lost my.
No, you're doing perfect. This is really cool. These are things a lot of people are curious about, like getting into competing. You got into competing later in life. That's really cool. A lot of people ask me, is 30 too late to start? Is 40 too late to start? And they've been in fitness their whole lives. Like you were saying, they've been training. They've been thinking about their protein. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
They just kind of feel like they missed the wave. Opening a gym. something a lot of people think about and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And you did that later in life.
I did. And that's another thing I feel like, because I had a following. So when I won Fitcon, I think that's when my following kind of boosted quite a bit, and so people just knew who I was, and I just try to treat people good.
That helps
treat
a
people
lot.
like a like a human being. I try not to be a dick. Yeah,
It's hard sometimes.
I don't think I am, but I try not to be.
That's the thing, yeah, because I'm not like inherently a dick, but I try to be funny or like sarcastic, and sometimes I just fail.
Sometimes it comes across.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not funny.
Yeah.
I'm not mean.
It's not trying to be a dick. I was trying to be funny and failed.
I was trying to make you happy.
Yeah, I was. I was trying to make you smile, not mad.
The complete opposite, though. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take that. Your gym is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I like to train in there a lot. Training with you was so hard.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. Normally when I train with people, they're like, oh, that was the hardest work I ever had. And I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
But when I trained with you, I was like, dude, this is bad. Because having you be able to spot me, I never get that for the most part.
Yep.
So that I'm really comfortable going till failure and then cheating to go past or rest pause or the stripping method. I'm really comfortable with that pain.
Yeah.
But when you were literally making me go through the range of motion,
Yep.
and because I could never do that.
Yep.
I hit that wall,
Yep,
and then
and
I
it's done.
work,
Yep.
or I wait, and then I come back.
Yep.
And I get like, but when you were like, oh no.
Nope, a little bit more, yep.
Oh my God, it was a whole world for me that just wrecked me.
I love it.
I loved it.
That was a
too.
fun workout, bro. That was a fun day.
My shoulders were fried.
Good.
Yeah, it was
Mission accomplished.
Fantastic.
Got him.
Now, and you offer that a lot now, is coaching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you put guys in shows, you get ready for contests.
I have
with
some
guys.
athletes, and I'll take on athletes here and there. I really while I'm on prep, I don't take on any new athletes for sure.
That's very fair.
I've had my athletes that I've trained, that I've coached through multiple shows that are easy to go through a show, and if they want to do a show, I'm more than willing to prep them while I'm on prep. But for new people, I want to be focused on you, then I can't be prepping and focused on you at the same time. That to that extent,
No,
right?
that's a really fair thing for a coach to admit. That listen, I'm going to have some busy time.
And I don't want to let you down just because
Exactly.
I'm busy. You're paying for a service, right? Like I'm trying to make you happy, but I still have these goals over here that I'm trying to crush, right? So.
That's why you hired me. I'm over here practicing, walking the walk, learning new stuff.
Is there like a way, how you tip the king over in chess? Because I feel like Granny Guns, I think you might have beat me. I haven't got through bag one either. I'm still on bag one, bro. This is bag two. I'm setting a new bar. Eddie is now slow Eddie. No.
This is, thank gosh for me.
Telling you should get triple points.
I should.
You should get triple points.
You would have. I really thought you were going to.
But you distracted me, bro. That's not fair.
I tried really hard.
I knew you were going to do it, but I didn't think you were going to be that good at it. That's the problem. Ta-da!
That's it.
What, did you start the timer?
Oh, he's got it.
Okay.
Timmy's always got it. He's a
Hey,
mass.
and I promise it. I didn't just let him win because I felt bad. He literally kicked the crap out of me.
That's the biggest one we've done so far on Brick by Brick at 344 pieces.
Do I get to take it home and finish it?
Oh yeah, that's yours. Okay. This is yours.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Like 6 months from now, I'm going to send you a picture of it. Halfway done.
Halfway done.
And then 6 months after that.
Yeah, but you'll show me like an IFBB
Yeah, what I'll
Pro.
do is I'm going to take it home and give it to one of her kids and be like, here's $20. Go put that together real quick.
Eiffel Tower guy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Super fast.
Well, dude, these kids are amazing. You should see. She's got the most creative kids that come over to her house. I wonder why, though, right?
I think this is big for our brains.
Uh-huh.
And our fingers and stuff like
Well,
that.
I think that's probably good exercise. For you to be able to try to do this and focus on this and still hold a conversation.
Oh, yeah. I think it looks great. I think it's really clean.
I don't think you did it right. I think you're going to have to disassemble that. Wait, how do you have extra parts, bro?
There's always extra parts.
Oh, no, that's what I would say too. He's not done. Hey, he's not done. And I'm going to congratulate you.
Eddie,
Good job.
Thank you.
I'll
No,
take that loss.
overall, you won. Overall, you won. Now, you did bad here. Yep, that's true.
I think I should lose points. I think we can call it
you to do
even.
better
I think
here.
we can call it even, bro.
So
because
and
you should
got
get double
points.
You should get double points. for
Granny's
beating me
set
that
was
much.
unbuildable.
It was.
So that's fair. So I think you get a bye.
Okay.
I think mine was unbuildable too, really. I think there's some, I've been looking for a piece for at least an hour for one piece that's not here. So doesn't that give me, I'm just kidding.
We'll give you a point. We'll give you a point. So yours was unbuildable. That's fine. You get a bye. You had double points from the go-kart. So that's 2 wins there. You have 2 wins.
She's tied with me.
Because you have the fast car and you have the go-kart. But you beat both of us in the go-kart. So you're our overall go-kart winner. You beat me.
He was in
But
the
he's
front.
the overall go-kart winner.
Yeah.
So you did very well.
I
You
did
beat
start
me.
in the front too. I think I was the
He did
first
start
car to
it.
have
He
everybody.
had the
I
lead.
didn't. I went the lead and I knew I was ahead of it, and I was like, I'm just not
He's the
letting
most
nobody
modest man in
pass.
bodybuilding.
It's just best lap. That's all I
It was best lap, yeah, best lap. It was all times. It was all times. There's no dispute.
That's true,
The
that's
most
true.
modest man ever, but there's no dispute. So you had the best time to go kart. So you did. You beat me. You did very good.
There-
You won that round when it comes to me and you, but you won that. So you won the fast car. You won the go kart. You lost here. You beat me, and then you got double points. So that's like 2 rounds there. So she beat me, which means first, second, third.
Yeah, which means we're gonna go buy him dinner. Shit.
Thank you. I am the true winner.
He's gonna be the winner at the end of this. Trust me.
And the place is supposed to be good. Recommended by Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy, what's it called?
So Grizzy.
Sing Grizzy.
What a cool name.
We'll let you know how it turns out.
What time is it right now?
7:50.
Oh, it's almost time to leave.
Oh, our appointment's at 8:15.
No?
How far away is it?
7 minutes, 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Oh, right.
So we'll just go throw on some deodorant and body build up this.
Yeah, they don't need. You
restaurant.
don't need to wear any fancy clothes or nothing, right? You can wear. You're gonna just wear sleeveless.
I was gonna throw on a shirt. This episode might be finished, but your session of cardio may not be finished. So you can't stop right now. You have to go back and watch Guest Pass or Season 1 and start this whole thing over again. Go watch Eddie's episode, which is episode 9.
Sick.
And you're doing cardio for like 27 more minutes.
I feel you though. Don't even trip. Like I'm there. I get there. Don't just keep going. It's all right.
Once you start, you get into it.
Yeah. Hey, a few more minutes, you'll forget all about it. Just go.